This is Mount Everest before you. This tall mountain is essential for the Himalayas and is situated on the line between Nepal and China. The scope of Himalayan mountains covers an area of 2,400 kilometers. It begins in the northern district of Pakistan and reaches out to India, Nepal, China, and Bhutan. A pinnacle of the Himalayan mountains, for example Mount Everest, is viewed as the world's most elevated point. A large number of individuals attempt to ascend this most elevated mountain on the planet, and some have even lost their lives in this endeavor. Today we will give you an amazing reality. Today, as per current science and specialists, the peak of Mount Everest isn't the highest point or the most noteworthy top on the planet. The scale used to gauge its level is obsolete today. Provided that this is true, then, at that point, what is the tallest mountain on the planet? How much higher is it than Mount Everest? What are the strategies for estimating the level of mountains? Welcome to Chiki Media. In the present video, we will know this. How is the height of mountains estimated? There are 3 different ways you can find how high a mountain is. In the principal strategy, you measure the level of the mountain above ocean level, involving ocean level as a source of perspective. In English, it is called elevation. In another strategy, we measure the distance between the center of the earth and the highest point of a mountain, while the third and simplest technique is to gauge the distance from the foundation of a mountain to its pinnacle. We should discuss the main technique, how the level of mountains is estimated from the ocean level. Technique 1: estimating the level above ocean level. You frequently find out about mountain puts that are this meters above ocean level. Ocean level generally alludes to the typical ocean level. That is ocean level, the normal of at least 1 sea, utilized as a source of perspective to quantify heights ashore. In old times, individuals accepted that in each district, the ocean level is something similar, since the water in various seas appeared to be identical. Yet, on account of logical advancement, today we realize that the ocean level isn't similar in each space. There could be many purposes behind this, for example, environmental change, dissolving of icy masses, and, surprisingly, the state of the land influences the sea. The earth is neither level nor completely round, so the ocean level is different all over the place. Companions, today the ocean is still up in the air at better places with the assistance of NASA satellite. To take a look at the ocean level of a specific area, you can gauge it with various gadgets. Many devices were utilized for this reason in the days of yore as well. On this premise, you have been hearing till today that the most elevated place on the planet is Mount Everest, which is 29,30 feet above ocean level. Everest was first discovered in 1953. While Mount Everest was professed to be the most noteworthy point and the most elevated mountain on the planet very nearly 100 years before, in 1856, English geographer Andrew Scott alongside his group studied this mountain. The level of this mountain was estimated evenly utilizing various standards of geometry. This system was rehashed a few times, and afterwards, every one of the outcomes was found to be the middle value. As indicated by these outcomes, the level of this mountain was 29 feet, for example 8,849 meters. Scott's group felt that nobody would accept that the specific figure came to 29 feet. Accordingly, he added a few additional feet. Indeed, even today, the level of Mount Everest is viewed as 29,30 feet. Furthermore, it is viewed as the most elevated top on the planet. This case of Mount Everest as the most elevated top on the planet depends on ocean level measures. Another strategy: estimating the separation from the most profound focus of the Earth. Companions, we found out about Mount Everest, which is known as the most noteworthy point on the planet since it is 29,30 feet above ocean level. Presently, we examine different techniques for estimating the level of mountains. We realize that our Earth resembles a ball. Each ball has a center point. Likewise, our planet additionally has a middle point. In the subsequent strategy, we measure the separation from the middle point of the Earth to the highest point of a mountain. An equation is utilized for this. Friends, another problem is the equator. The equator is the line that separates the Earth evenly into 2 sections. This line goes through 13 nations. These nations likewise incorporate Ecuador, a country in South America. In this nation, Chimborazo, a mountain in the Andes mountain range, is just a single degree south of the equator, while Mount Everest in Asia is 28 degrees north of the equator. Assuming the level of Chimborazo mountain is estimated from the ocean level, it is 6,268 meters. This mountain is countless meters over the ocean level. In the examination, Mount Everest is 8,849 meters above ocean level. Significant Mount Everest is higher. However, if we measure the separation from the middle mark of the planet Earth, the story of the pinnacle of Mount Chimborazo are 6,384 kilometers. Contrasted with this, the level of Mount Everest from the focal point of the Earth is 6,382 kilometers. That is, as indicated by these measures, Mount Chimborazo is 2 kilometers higher than Mount Everest. This 2 kilometers distinction between Mount Chimborazo makes it the most elevated top on the planet. This distinction is because of the lump brought about by power. As a result of this lump, the region where the Chimborazo is found is higher or farther away from the center point of the Earth. Because of this Chimborazo mountain becomes higher. Range from base to top of the mountain. A third method for estimating the level of a mountain is that you neither allude to ocean level nor measure the separation from the middle to its highest point. Be that as it may, you essentially measure the all-out length of the mountain, that is, from its base to its level. There is a mountain called Mauna Kea in the American province of Hawaii. It is just 4,200 meters above ocean level, which is a portion of the level of Mount Everest. This mountain is situated in the Atlantic Sea, and curiously, the vast majority of Mauna Kea is under the ocean. Assuming that you add this part and measure the level of this mountain from the base to the top, then this mountain is 10,211 meters tall. While in an examination, the level of Mount Everest from the base to the top is just 4,700 meters. That is assuming we just measure the absolute level of the mountain. The most noteworthy, tallest mountain is Mauna Kea. Companions, the most elevated top on the planet is Everest, Chimborazo, or Mauna Kea. It depends on you which model suits you best. Comment to us about your ideology. Like this video and subscribe to the channel. Also follow us at Facebook. The accounts links are in the description.